Hello Taurus, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for January 2018. It's a general reading, will cover all aspects of life, career, finances, work, family life, any relationship if it will be there. But if you are particularly interested in your love life and relationship, I've already published videos for January, love and relationship. Go to my YouTube channel and have a look on the playlist. It's over there already. And this reading is for the Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon and Taurus Rising sign. So I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or rising sign. For this reading, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is traditional tarot deck. And I'm going to draw at the end of the reading an oracle card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck by Kylie Gray. In the middle of the table, you see the card, which was from your yearly taroscope. So if you haven't seen my yearly taroscope, again, go back to the playlist, and it's all over there, where I actually drawn a card for each month, and I was talking about the whole year 2018. This card came for you for January, dear Taurus, and it's a tower. And the tower talks about sudden change. Sometimes this change is not very pleasant. Particularly when it happens suddenly, unexpectedly, we didn't expect it. But every change brings something new in our life. How much unpleasant it is. After that, we always sort of recuperate and we start something new after this sort of big changes. So I'm going to see how this card is going to be implemented into this reading for you, dear Taurus. Okay. Let's see what we have for you for the month of January. Here, at the heart of the reading, we have the Queen of Wands, fire energy. What crosses is the Hangman. At the base of the reading, we have Four of Pentacles. Trying to position them, sir. In your recent past, I have Eight of Pentacles. What crowns the reading is a Judgment. In your near future, I've got Ace of Wands. Your card I see as the King of Wands. So you've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. We have the Chariot in your environment. Hopes and fears we have a Seven of Swords. And the outcome, we have the Hermit. Okay, let's see what I'll try to put this card so that we can see everything over here. Let's put the camera so you can see the whole reading. Okay. So, at the heart of the matter, at the heart of this reading, I've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the fire energy. It could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. She is very creative. She is very passionate. But she's also very entrepreneurial. So she can actually earn money out of her talents. She can earn money out of her creative abilities. If she's good at painting, then she can sell her pictures, paintings, sorry. If she's good with photography, again, she can sell her photos and stuff like this. So yes, it's she's a very passionate woman, Really sort of little cat over there sitting. Why I'm in a little bit sort of pausing, because over there I've also got the King of Wands, and it makes me think that there might be like a couple is involved in this sort of in this reading, and that's why I'm sort of getting a little bit hesitating. What crosses it is the Hangman. The Hangman is the situation when you're sort of in a limbo land. I told you that's a general reading, but if there is a Queen of Wands, if gentlemen are watching, it could be your partner, or someone significant for you, or ladies, it could be just someone who is significant for you, even if it's a friend, family, or I don't know, someone, maybe you're someone you work with. This person is very significant for you because she is in the center of all this reading. And maybe because of this woman, you feel like you are in a limbo land. You're sort of waiting on something, or you're waiting to hear from her. Could she be significant for some sort of issues for you? Are you waiting to hear from her? Or you sort of like, because of this woman, as I said, you may be like in a limbo land, you don't know how to progress with the situation. Because I also see the King of Wands. I think we could just actually talk about the whole couple. There could be like a male and female figure. Both fire signs over there. But, you know, there's something, you know, you're waiting. You're either waiting to hear from this person. I don't see any communication cards. Or you are just sort of because of this person, you're in a sort of hanged position at the moment. At the base of your reading, I see the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding your money really tight to yourself. Holding to what you have. Trying to balance what you have, which is quite good, particularly considering, you know, we just passed the Christmas period, and there's probably was like a lot of expenses and everything, and it's time now to watch your money. And I think it's a right message. People say that this card is the card of the miser, who is very, you know, too tight with money. Sometimes we do need to be tight with our money, particularly after Christmas. Sometimes we do need to watch what we spend and where we invest and what we do with our finances. So that is another very important message, because that is the basis of your reading. So we have the fiery energy in the center of this woman, which is holding you, the whole situation, puts everything in a limbo. And another important message for you, hold on to what you have at the moment. Or you're already doing it, dear Taurus. And also in your recent past, maybe that's why you're holding so tight, because you were working really hard. Eight of Pentacles is a really, really good card. The card I always call this card is you're a master of your trade. So whatever you do, in life, if you're, I don't know, whatever your profession is, you do it really, really well. And you're not bad. You're not a bad earner. You're earning quite a good income. And whatever that job which you're doing so well brings you really good sort of stability, financial security. 8, after 8 we have 9 and 10. 10 is ultimate abundance. 9 is very secure as well. But you're on a way. 8 is not bad. You're on this way to that 9 and 10. That ultimate abundance, dear Taurus. It's also your energy, earthy energy, because Taurus is an earth sign. And it's all very sort of earthy, earning money, like being very down to earth, planning, analyzing, being really sort of, into it. Very good with finances as well. And maybe that's why you've been working so hard, that's why you're holding so tight to what you earned. And I don't know, that's what people say. I don't mind, I don't really think that it's a bad thing to hold on tight. Unless you, very petty and you don't want to spend any money when it's in excess, then yes. But in general, watching what you're spending is not bad. Otherwise we put ourselves in trouble. And here we are. What crowns your reading is a judgment card. And I think that resonates very well with your card from your yearly reading, which was a Tower. Remember when I was talking about Tower, I told you that it's a sudden change, it's unexpected, not always, we never like when things happen unexpectedly for us, unless it's a very pleasant surprise, but the card, unfortunately, the Tower does not bring that sort of message when it's a pleasant surprise. It talks about something being destroyed, something removed from our life, but most of the time what being removed from our life unexpectedly hasn't served us or haven't had a secure base in our life. And I always say that on the ruins of this tower, there's always, grass started growing and the flowers started blooming. And I think that resonates really well with the Judgment. Judgment card is being given a second chance. When you actually comes out of the ruins, out of the dead, which is that, and you coming in alive again. It's reincarnation, it's revival, it's starting anew, being given a second chance, starting something completely new, starting a new life if you starting a new chapter in your life. It's having that angel, the savior, looking after you, looking from the heavens, having that sense that you've been protected, but you've been given that chance, but something from the higher forces over there which, look down at us. It's a very nice feeling when you know about it, that we got this, maybe people who were close to us and they passed away, and they're just looking at us from the heavens and they're trying to protect us and helping us in life. It's a very nice feeling, whatever religion you are, or even if you're not a religious person. It could be very spiritual. And here we are, we have the Ace of Wands in your near future. Because it's all very creative, maybe you're waiting for this person. Could be your partner, like in a business. Could be your partner to start something new, a new project with you, because you are starting that new project. It's like this sort of, it's a sign of like, just go for it. New beginning, new start. If it was a love reading, I would say a new relationship, because it also represents passion, very sexual in energy. But I think it's more, if it resonates with you this way, then yes, if this lady is, you're waiting for her to return your feelings to you, then yes, maybe yes, that could be in a realm of your relationship and love. But if this lady over there is your partner, maybe in a new business, a new beginning, you started something new, then yes, you are starting something new. That waiting period is going to be over, and you will be able to start with something new. This I see is like it's a burst of life, burst of vitality. It's like actualization, growth, like just go for it. It's like, I will do it. Look, she holds that and she says, I will do it. Very nice card. It's a new beginning, new start for you. And in your environment, you yourself, again, you're also very creative. I know, Taurus, you're very down to earth, but you come as the King of Wands, and King of Wands is, as I was describing the Queen of Wands, very similar. He's very creative, artistic, and maybe that's what you are starting now, this new project. And you may be waiting for this fire sign to be like, to start this business together, or to start this project together. He's full of passion. He wants to go forward. He wants to use that. He wants to actualize himself. He wants to use that wand to create. And he will, because in your environment, I see the Chariot. The Chariot is move forward. Just go ahead. Just go forward. Stay strong. Stay proud. It's rise above the conflicts. It's also a sign of Cancer. Cancer could be significant. But I believe it's moving forward. It's very sort of forward movement. Being in charge, ruling the situation. Knowing where you go. Knowing the direction, where you're going, where you're heading. And in hopes and fears, I've got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is, I don't know if you're hoping for it or you're fearing it. I depict the card, what's on this card is depicted is like, when a soldier from one camp takes the courage and he dares and actually sneaks into his enemy's camp, and he's takes their weapons and goes away. He takes as much as he can and goes away. So when in the morning the enemies will wake up, there will be no weapons for them to fight against the other soldiers. So, are you hoping to be so courageous and daring so that you can go there, wherever you need to go, and take what you think you need to take? Or you are fearing that someone will come around and take it away from you? So it could be both ways, however it plays for you, dear Taurus. So it's either this or that. Either you need to be courageous and go ahead and take what you think is yours. I know it sounds a little, he's sneaking. Savvy, to be savvy. Or you're fearing that someone will come around and take. Quite often, because Swords talks about all our mental capacity, mental activities. So quite often it's intellectual properties. Something can be taken and someone just sort of sign their name under your work, under your project. Maybe you read in a book, someone has stolen it from you and put their name on it, and now, it's of course it's very exaggerating, but on that sort of level. People cheating sometimes, they just sort of, even on exams, they just take your work and somewhere like this, and they put their name. And the outcome is a hermit. The hermit could be a Virgo sign, significant for you. But the hermit talks about looking within yourself. It's a very beautiful card. It's a major arcana, which means that judgment, the hanged man, and the chariot. You've got a lot of major arcana and the tower. Lots of major arcana. It's a very significant messages for you. They're very strong. Even Ace of Wands is a very strong message for you. It's not a minor arcanas. They're major arcanas. They tell you what to do. They tell you what you need to do, or warning you. And this one is telling you that you need to look within yourself. And remember we were talking about the spirituality. So sometimes we know, we just don't let ourselves, those thoughts sort of penetrate ourselves. We just put that mental blockage. But sometimes we know when things are not right. And you need to use that torch and look inside. It's a torch of your own knowledge of yourself. Look within yourself. Look inside your soul. Look inside your heart. See how it's all pans out for you. Is there something, sometimes being a hermit is not bad. Being in, going to solitude for whatever period is, you can do it, is good. It's good for the soul. Good for our nervous system as well. So yes, so what it tells you, have some time for yourself, dear Taurus, in January. Because a lot is happening here. Working really hard, that's in the past. You're recovering after this, going through that tower process, and, I think it's all happened at the same time. You just have this sudden change, and then, you're trying to reincarnate, because it's sort of crowns you're reading. Very spiritually, both of those cards, the judgment, this one is possible outcome, and this one is your outcome, and they both are very spiritual. This one is talking about, you've been given a second chance, reincarnation, revival, and this one also, look within yourselves. Very spiritual cards for you, dear Taurus, this month. There's a lot actually happening on the background. You trying this new project, go for it. Either in the future, in preparation for this project, you are like a chariot, moving forward, you're in charge, ruling and everything else. There's also some sort of conflict or something, you're either, you need to have this courage to go and take what you think is yours, or stand for yourself, or actually sort of be savvy, or actually protect yourself, because something can be stolen from you. At the same time, you've been given that sort of, all right, it's all very interesting what's happening, but take some time for yourself, look within, go into solitude for as long as you can, and, then move forward. Then just sort of start the month of February. Let's see what an additional messages I have for you from the Oracle deck. There's a lot happening, lots of messages for you, dear Taurus. Lots of major arcana, as I said. The Chariot, they're all positive. There's, apart from that Tower, there's sort of, but I like what that Tower comes with the Judgment, because the Judgment is a second chance. Yes, things happened, but then, you know, you've been sort of, it's been balanced, counterbalanced for you. Okay, Lord Shiva. Let's see what he says. Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. And I thought it was talking to you about all this spirituality, remember? Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Okay, so it's all about this spirituality. Rise up, honor your inner force. Honor what the Hermit is telling you. Look within yourself. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. And, you know, and you've been given by universe that second chance. Just take it and dance with that. Very nice. Very nice for you, dear Taurus, in January. Not an easy month, but not bad months at all. Well, I hope it resonated with you. You know, if you like the reading, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Leave the comments, guys. I always read all your comments and reply if I can. And for private readings, you can contact me through my webpage or through the Facebook page or through my email address, tamara.taurus30@yahoo.com. Otherwise, I'll see you next month in February. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.